Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Ian Cassette joins us now. And Ian, you and I were talking earlier, and you said the biggest threat for this is going to be in those overnight hours. People are going to be sleeping, so they have to have a way to make sure that they are getting those alerts in case something is headed their way.
Yeah, it's reasonable that someone would want to go to bed late at night, but unfortunately with these events where the biggest severe threat is going to be in the overnight hours, you need to have a way of notifying you, alerting you, so you're up and you are ready to take action. So that's why we encourage you to definitely have a plan. As you see, it's been a bit of a miserable day. Our Hard Rock Hotel camera capturing the rough seas that are moving onshore. We're going to be watching for those high tides into the morning, which could lead to that coastal erosion with these winds that have just been battering. And you look at the wind gusts right now, we're looking at winds of 35-mile-per-hour winds in Daytona Beach, where we do have a wind advisory that's in place until 3 p.m. tomorrow. And inland winds are not as strong, but still very gusty, 30+ miles per hour. So the wind is one element of this. You see our low pressure system that is developing. Where the lightning is, that is where the worst of the storms are, and that's closer to the center of the low. But the sun is setting on it. That's why it's kind of dissipating. The storm's not going away. It's just that angle from the sun, it's going down. So we're going to see this low pressure system moving onshore tonight. By about 10 o'clock, that is when that severe threat will start to open up. First across Tampa Bay and then spreading east into the rest of the night for us. So here's the latest from the Fox 35 Storm Tracker radar. We have seen pockets of very heavy rain that continue to move onshore and moving to the northwest. Right now, heavy rain in Brevard County and eastern parts of Orange County, east of 417, and farther to the north inland areas of Volusia County. So we are seeing more of this heavy rain. We've already picked up over an inch of rain, and I'm expecting many areas to be in that 2 to 4 inch range when everything is said and done by the morning on Sunday, with some higher totals that could be isolated but could lead to a higher threat of that flooding. So more heavy rain right now in University Park. There's the 528, the beach line. Up in Winter Park, you're getting the rain as well. Not exactly the best Saturday here, right, with the weather, but we are going to be here with you throughout the night covering this system. More of that rain moving onshore in Lake Poinsett and continue, and this isn't going to stop. This will continue all the way through the night. It won't be again until after sunrise that we'll start to see things let up. That severe storm threat, we have an alert day with our entire area under the threat of severe weather, with damaging winds and tornadoes the most likely threats. We could see a few tornado warnings here throughout the night. The most likely threats will be that heavy rain that could lead to flooding with 2 to 5 inches of rain, coastal flooding as well, especially when we get to high tide in the morning tomorrow. That may cause coastal erosion and coastal flooding for low-lying roads. The tornado threat is present as well, could be fast moving within any of these storms, along with that gusty winds. We will have winds here that will carry in even after the rain is done tomorrow. So the tornado threat, at least, possible across much of our area here, stretching west to Ocala, Palm Coast, Titusville. Not as likely the farther west you go, but still possible in areas like Gainesville and up into Levy County. Let's look at the forecast model here. This is the latest run here from our in-house model, showing you that we will have heavy rain continuing here through this evening. It's not going to let up. In fact, if anything, it will get heavier here as that warm front moves northward. That's where that severe threat will start to open up. By 9 p.m., very heavy rain moving onshore in Tampa Bay and then continuing to move to the east. These will be the storms that we're going to be watching closely. 10 o'clock, Bushnell, west of 75. Those are areas we could see severe storms starting to develop. In fact, you look at this, Ocala, Bushnell, to the south towards Tampa Bay. You have the reflectivity showing you some deeper red. That could be those severe producing storms as we get to midnight and then moving eastward as it gets towards the coast by about 2 in the morning. So they're going to be quick passing storms, bringing a threat of winds and tornadoes. That would be moving to the shore, Cocoa Beach, Melbourne by 2 in the morning, and then moving eastward as we get to 5 in the morning. Most of this activity is going to be moving offshore, but that severe threat still continues for the Cape and for areas eastward as this low pressure system lifts and takes that front with it. So most of the rain will be done by sunrise tomorrow, 6 in the morning, just some light showers. After this low pushes through, those winds will be funneling in, and we're going to have some gusty winds and cloud coverage for tomorrow with that wind advisory for our area going until 3 in the afternoon. So we'll still have that present wind threat that will continue going on into the night, where you see here 12 in the morning, winds all night, and then winds continuing into the morning, but just from a different direction. So we'll get more into this here coming up within the next half hour along with that impact there, but the main threat for tonight is going to be that potential for tornadoes along with severe winds. After this system pushes through into tomorrow afternoon, things will start to let up. It will get cooler. Monday, 65 degrees the high, lows in the upper 40s and lower 50s Monday morning, and then we'll see a quieter break of weather, but cooler as we go on into next week. I'll have another look at that threat for severe weather here coming up.